The morning sun shone brightly over the campus, its golden light spilling across the tall red brick buildings. The sky was painted with soft clouds drifting lazily above, and the air carried a quiet calmness that only early hours could bring. Birds fluttered across the treetops that framed the view, their soft chirping blending with the distant hum of students arriving. The school looked dignified and serene, its stately architecture standing as a silent witness to countless stories unfolding within its walls. Inside one of those brick buildings, a girl with long, flowing pink hair stood before a dark wooden door. The nameplate above read Literature Association. Her hand hovered for a moment, hesitating slightly before she gripped the handle. The corridor around her was quiet, almost echoing her unspoken thoughts. Taking a steady breath, she pushed the door open, ready to step into a new chapter of her day, perhaps even her life. A soft breeze filters through the open doorway as a young woman with flowing pink hair steps gracefully inside. Her presence seems to brighten the entire room. A gentle smile plays on her lips, and the sunlight reflects off her shimmering dress. The sound of light laughter, ka, echoes, adding a touch of warmth and liveliness to the moment. Her outfit is elegant yet dreamy. A delicate off-shoulder top paired with the flowing pink skirt that glimmers softly as though sprinkled with stardust. A thin ribbon tied around her waist enhances the fairy tale aura. She stands there, looking radiant, as if she stepped out of a magical storybook. Two friends nearby can't help but stare in admiration. The boy, wearing round glasses, looks surprised but impressed, while the girl in the black swag shirt smiles brightly. "Wow, this dress you're wearing looks very nice," the girl says, her voice filled with genuine awe. "You look like a little fairy." The young man with the glasses holds out a thick blue folder, his expression turning serious yet encouraging. "You're also finally here. Take the script and the contract, then go find Mr. Bei Ming." The girl with the pink hair freezes for a moment. Her wide violet eyes reflect her unease, and the word hesitant lingers over the air like a whisper of her doubt. She begins softly, her voice faltering. But before she can say anything more, the young man urges her again. "I see Mr. Bei Ming respects you. You'd better do this. You also don't want to see all our efforts in the past month go to waste, do you?" The folder is pressed gently but firmly into her hands. His determined smile gives her the push she needs. She meets his gaze, still uncertain, but now with a spark of resolve. She takes a deep breath and nods. Her hands clutch the folder tightly. "Sure," she finally says, determination replacing hesitation. The soft sparkle of her dress catches the light again, as if reflecting the quiet courage that has bloomed within her. The girl with the swag shirt leans over the wooden table, her fingers brushing against a stack of papers. As her eyes land on one particular document, her expression shifts from casual to startled. "Oh my," she whispers, a sense of realization dawning on her face. Something important has been overlooked. She swiftly picks up the papers, her ponytail swinging behind her as she turns around. A mix of urgency and panic flashes across her bright blue eyes. "We forgot to give the contract to Kaka!" she exclaims. The air in the room tightens instantly. They've made a big mistake. A loud, shocked voice echoes in response. "What?" The realization hits like a jolt of electricity, breaking the calm morning rhythm. Meanwhile, the camera shifts to the outside world. A vast sky stretches above the city, dotted with fluffy white clouds and streaks of sunlight. Tall, sleek skyscrapers rise proudly, their glass windows gleaming under the warm daylight. It's a clear, peaceful day, a sharp contrast to the sudden rush of panic happening elsewhere. The perspective zooms in closer to one of the buildings. It towers high above, modern and imposing, like a silent guardian of the bustling city below.
The lush greenery at the base of the skyscrapers softens the hard steel and glass. Birds chirp faintly in the background. In this calm setting, an elevator door opens with a ting sound, signaling the arrival at the first floor. A pair of polished black shoes steps out of the elevator. A man, dressed in a sharp black suit, speaks in a calm, respectful tone. "Miss Yinka, the president asked me to come down to pick you up." The man stands tall and composed, his posture exuding professionalism. He looks at the pink-haired girl and continues, "The next time you come here, you can go directly from the VIP elevator to the 28th floor." She listens quietly, the reflection of the pristine building lights shimmering in her eyes.
The air in the lobby thickens with whispers. The two women in uniform exchange stunned glances, their eyes wide as they take in the sight before them. One of them leans slightly toward the other, voice trembling with shock. The president even asked Mr. Yi Yang to come here to pick her up? Could it be she really belongs to him? Their words hang in the air, laced with curiosity, disbelief, and a hint of envy. Their eyes linger on Mr. Yi Yang, the president's most trusted man. To be personally escorted by him, that was a privilege only a chosen few had ever experienced. Their expressions betray a mix of awe and unease. Deep down, they know this means she isn't just anyone. Mr. Yi Yang's calm and authoritative voice cuts through the low murmur. "If this lady comes to find the president next time," he declares firmly, "then no appointment will be needed. Just take her directly to the president's office." His words fall like a heavy stone into a still pond, sending ripples of shock through everyone present. He stands tall in his immaculate black suit, exuding quiet power. The two women look up at him with widened eyes, their backs instinctively straightening. This level of treatment, it confirmed everything they feared or perhaps secretly admired. "Yes," they answer in unison, their voices trembling slightly but firm. Respect and tension fill the air. They dare not question the command, not when it comes from someone of his rank, someone so close to the president. A new presence enters the scene, the girl with the soft pink hair and bright violet eyes. Her steps are gentle but steady, a quiet grace around her. She stands next to Mr. Yi Yang, who leads the way with unwavering composure. The contrast between her delicate aura and his commanding presence is striking, like a flower walking beside a shadow of steel. Her dress flows lightly with each step as they head toward the elevator. Though she keeps her expression calm, her heart beats a little faster. Everyone's eyes are on her, watching, judging, wondering. She can feel the weight of their gazes, but she doesn't falter. The elevator lights flicker softly as the number climbs, 8F. The ride upwards feels both swift and heavy. This isn't just a trip to another floor, it's a journey deeper into a world she's only beginning to understand. The elevator chimed softly with a ting as the digital display flickered to life, showing 28F in bright white lights. The quiet hum of the machine faded, signaling that they had reached the top floor, a place where power and prestige resided. As the elevator doors slid open, a man in a sharp black suit stepped out confidently, his every movement precise and steady. Behind him followed a young woman in a soft, pink dress, her long hair cascading down like a waterfall of rose gold. Clutching a folder to her chest, she walked with quiet grace, though a hint of nervousness lingered in her eyes. Her gaze swept across the elegant reception area, taking in the atmosphere of authority. "I thought big bosses used to prefer a sexy secretary by their side," she mused silently, surprised at how ordinary and composed the people here seemed. It wasn't what she expected from a powerful corporate empire. Standing before the sleek front desk, the woman in pink waited politely. Behind the counter, a professional-looking receptionist typed efficiently, not even glancing up. The air felt almost too calm, the silence filled only with the faint tapping of keys, a contrast to the flurry of thoughts running through her mind. Sunlight streamed through the enormous glass windows, filling the room with warmth and clarity. Beyond the panes, the sky stretched wide and blue, dotted with faint clouds that drifted lazily above the city. From this height, the world below looked distant, almost unreal. Inside the spacious office, Everything spoke of sophistication. A large desk faced the panoramic windows, flanked by two leather chairs. A dark sofa and a coffee table completed the setting, perfectly arranged for business discussions that could shape fortunes. The air was still, as if waiting for something or someone to break the calm. From the towering glass walls, the view outside was breathtaking. The city sprawled far beneath, cars like tiny dots, buildings shimmering in the sunlight, and patches of green peeking between the streets. Looking down, it was easy to feel both awe and a sense of insignificance before the towering heights of ambition.
As the sunlight streamed down from the clear blue sky, Donglin looked up, her long pastel hair shimmering faintly in the light. From above, the sight was serene and dreamlike. If one were to gaze down at her, it would look exactly like this. A graceful figure standing amidst the reflection of the clouds, her eyes wide with quiet curiosity. Her soft pink dress swayed gently with the breeze, the delicate ribbon at her waist fluttering like a whisper. The world around her seemed to blur into light, her presence glowing softly under the sun's gentle gaze. She reached out her hand, perhaps toward the sky, or perhaps toward someone unseen, as if caught in a moment between wonder and hesitation. Then suddenly, a warm touch broke through her thoughts. A hand, firm yet careful, reached around her waist, stopping her from losing her balance. Startled, she let out a small gasp. "Ah!" she exclaimed, her voice caught halfway between surprise and confusion. Turning around, her eyes met his. Donglin found herself looking up into the familiar face of the man standing behind her, calm, confident, and impossibly composed in his dark suit. He looked at her with a faint, knowing smile, his eyes softening as though he'd seen something precious. This girl, he thought to himself, she never ceases to surprise people. Somehow she grows even more beautiful every time we meet. Without realizing it, she found herself wrapped gently in his arms, the warmth of his embrace steadying her trembling hands. The world around them fell silent, only the glimmer of sunlight remained, painting their reflection in the glass as if sealing that fleeting moment in time.